quick, fun video as we always do, and we'll launch into a very special agent spotlight today. So why don't we take a relaxing moment and watch a fun video.
So you know when you text someone, autocorrect tries to correct the word. Sometimes it gets it right, sometimes it gets it very, very wrong. And so these were sent in this was Albert in Brooklyn, New York. And it says, I need a huge favor. What's the favor, bro? I need to ask if I can have a pregnant woman twice a day. What? Protein shakes, sorry. It's different. Eileen Hill in Georgetown, Canada. I'm going to look for boys for you. I will send pictures and you need to tell me if you like them. If I get you some, it comes out of your Christmas money. They are way too expensive to get. WTF, Mom? What? Boots, not boys. They're expensive. Marcia DeMorist in Clarksville, Tennessee sent this in. Wake up, you little beautiful person. Okay. Good morning, whorehound. Whorehound? Gorgeous. My phone just really wanted to call you that. Who doesn't love being called a whorehound in the morning? Jamie Tequila, I believe, in Modesto, California. Dude, I have such a bad headache. Oh, I'm sorry, take a nap at home or try rubbing your nipples. I've heard that helps. Okay, I'm rubbing them, but the teacher is looking at me funny. Oh, geez, temples, Nick. Ha, 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 Ellen time.
All right, thank you, Ellen. Always good chuckle in the morning to get our day started. That was fun. So today, our Agent Spotlight, we are thrilled to have someone who's new to our organization. Many of you have read the article in Outfront, KW Outfront, and many of you have seen it on Facebook Live. Andy Sachs and the Around Town team is here with us today. Andy, why don't you unmute yourself, sir?
Hey, everybody. Thanks for such a warm welcome. I mean, the texts and the messages, and I'm not used to such kindness in the real estate world for the past 15 years. So it's been, it's a little overwhelming, quite frankly, myself and my team.
Get used to it, buddy. That's what we're all about. So we're thrilled to have you here. You've been a very successful realtor for many years, and why don't you take a minute and tell us about your background and how you launched into real estate and got where you are today?
Brief. I came out of sales and marketing out of Manhattan. I was on the plane and train all day, every day, and I was getting married and I was never going to be home. And my father-in-law owned a successful brokerage here in Newtown, sold his company at the peak of the market. Must have had a crystal ball, because I'll remember his words in late 2005 says, "This isn't real, I'm out." Wow. He cashed out and he had to manage the office for a couple of years. So about 2006 and a half, he said, "You don't like corporate America, why don't you come sell real estate?" And so at the age of 26, 27, I said, "What the hell do I have to lose?" And market crashed, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. So we just started walking neighborhoods, knocking on doors, making phone calls, and literally gave myself two options. One is, kid, leave me the hell alone. Or, kid, you're not going to leave me the hell alone. Fine, come sit at my kitchen table. And that's how I grew my business. Started the team. This is the third incantation of my team. The first two times, I didn't have a clue what I was doing and just kind of had to learn the hard way. Had to break it up and reform it. And right now, we're still learning a whole lot. But one of the biggest impetus of coming to Keller was the systems. Was the team systems, was the CRM, was the follow-up, and what I'm learning quickly is the culture. So we're really excited to be here. Guys, I got an open door and an open phone line. If you ever want to brainstorm, if you ever have questions on what we do, or if you just want to, you need another voice or perspective, please call me. I'm literally an open book. And I did a lot of training for Coldwell Banker, and people would ask me, "Why are you telling us what you do? Aren't you afraid we're going to steal it?" I said, "No, I'm not really afraid you're going to steal it, but I also know there's plenty of business for everybody." So if I can ever help you guys, please give me a call. Email me, andysachs@kw.com. I'm happy to hop on a call with y'all. So thank you for the warm welcome, and we're excited.
Yeah, Andy, so comment on chat real quick. I just see Chris DiBiase said, quote unquote, the market crashed and it was the best thing to ever happen to me. That's a mindset of a winner. And I made note of that comment too, Andy. So I'd ask you to elaborate on that, but we're lacking time. And I know Carlos has a couple questions for you, but I think that's a really awesome position to come from. And I mean, just like KW was born in a down market too.
Yeah, Steve, I mean, the one thing I'll say to all this is there's opportunity in every single market. I think if I came in when the market was booming, I don't know if I would have learned that mindset, but I didn't have a choice but to learn that mindset. So I carry it through. And even to now, how crazy things are now, just in a different way.
Yeah. Awesome.
So Andy, my name is Carlos. I'm the assistant team leader out here in Stanford. So the all-around team, all around town team, how did that name come about?
It's now it's called Around Town Real Estate Team. How did it come about? Man, you don't want to hear this story. All right, I'll tell you real quick. You're gonna laugh at me. I got a friend who's a psychic, and she said, "You know what you need? You need a round business card." I said, "Shit, that's fun. That's something different." And so, what's my team name gonna be if I need a round? I just sat there. I said, "Well, everything's gonna be branded round." So our business cards are round. Around Town Real Estate. We're going to be starting some other offshoot businesses off of that as well. A lot of our marketing focuses on that. It's just something fundamentally different, just to stick out. I mean, all the marketing we do, I want to hand the business card over, and I want them to say, "Wow, that's different." And my team is trained to say, "We're different," because realtors are dime a dozen, guys, right? So you got to find a way to be different and stand out.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I heard you interviewed small businesses. Is that true?
Yeah. So we've for years now, even before it became kind of the cool thing, is we would do like a weekly or twice weekly small business interview. We used to do them on site, and now we're doing them in Zoom. But we'll just go visit a small business owner. I've got my phone, a tripod, and a mic, and we just talk about their business and their love of whatever town they're operating in. And the cool thing of that is you get to know these people. They get to know you. You're helping promote their business. I mean, small business is the fabric of our community. Small business fails, we don't sell houses, guys. That's the bottom line. I'd rather Wall Street fail than small business fail. And then also, I mean, from a self-serving aspect, because listen, it's marketing. They're then sharing that video on their page, and so maybe I get 600 views, and then they get 600 views, and all of a sudden there's, then people are liking it, and we're asking them to follow our page, and things like that. But it's been a really cool kind of organic marketing growth opportunity.
Awesome. Well, I think we're super excited to have you. There's so many more questions I think we want to ask, but time is a little limited here. I don't know if Steve had another question or if somebody wanted to go ahead and type in a question in the.
Yeah, I have a quick question. So Andy, how excited are you about Command and integrating that into your business?
I'm over the moon excited. Right now I'm drinking from a fire hose on it. We're working on all the bugs and getting all of our contacts logged in. Which is just because I'm a CRM delinquent, guys. I mean, I've got thousands and thousands of contacts in several different Excel sheets, of which I've done nothing with for 15 years. So we're cleaning it up. We're going to reach out to all of them. And my goal, I'm going to challenge anybody else to do this, set a goal. I'm going to have 1,000 app downloads this time next year. I'm going to call every single one of those people that I probably haven't talked to in a decade, and I'm going to give them a download of that.
That's great.
That's the goal. Set a big goal and go for that, because then it's on autopilot more or less.
Yeah, right, exactly. And Command can do that pretty much on autopilot for you. So how cool is that, guys? So Andy's new to the organization, and he set a goal for 1,000 app downloads. So he sees the value of our consumer app. Guys, do it. Everyone that you know, even remotely know, should have your app. Be promoting it. Push it out there for sure.
Make it part of your lexicon, guys. Meet someone at a party. Oh, man, I'm looking at this house. Dude, you want to hear about things before they, right as they hit the market, you got to download this app. It's at a party. It's got to be part of your lexicon. And you're offering value. So it becomes easier. It becomes easier to pick up the phone and call somebody you haven't spoken to in a while, because that just gets hard, right? Somebody you missed it 2 years. You sold them a house. You haven't called them. Now you can call them and say, "Hey, Bill, I'm so sorry. I've been a delinquent friend and realtor to you, but I got this new tool I want to introduce you to. I'm going to shoot you an email. Take a look and download it if you'd like." Right? It's an excuse to call. And we're always looking for excuses to call, guys. So definitely take advantage of that.
Yeah, totally.
That's a good foot in the door. I'm sorry, I've been a delinquent friend and realtor to you. Someone would be like, "Wait, what? What did you just say?" That's a good foot in the door right there.
Well, you got to own your mistakes, right? Own your delinquencies. People are very forgiving for the most part, and if they're not forgiving, take them off your list, because they're not going to use you anyway. But I mean, be apologetic and be sincere. People are forgiving. Humans, listen. Look at our government. Look, we give a lot of chances to a lot of people, guys. So they'll probably give you a second chance too.
Good point. So, hey, Dan, I think you're kind of close to this guy. I think you've heard of Andy Sachs. You want to ask him something or say something?
So last year, your team sold a little over 200 houses without a CRM, without any kind of systems for follow-up other than, you guys trying to remember who to talk to and call.
Yeah.
What is the goal, and what do you think this, like doing these kind of systems is going to bring to you? I mean, I looked at the spreadsheets you sent me yesterday, and my God, like, and I know that's just
wait till Tori sends you the rest. You're gonna shit your pants. All right, I got a bad mouth, guys. I'm sorry.
So like, what are your expectations for growth? Where do you see 1,000 app downloads? Like, why that goal? And then like, where do you see where do you see this taking you?
I did a down and dirty analysis of our delinquent CRM usage, and we're leaving probably 100% business on the table. I mean, we did 87 million in sales last year. I think just from proper follow-up and CRM usage, we can go to about $160 million in sales. Just because people, it's not just the repeat business. It's the referrals. We're not saying, are you or anybody looking to buy or sell homes in 6 months? We're not doing that. We're not doing any of that ask. We're just hoping they call us or refer us. And how many times does a client say, oh my God, my best friend is buying a house. I just saw her, forgot, and we're like, shit, that's on us. That's our fault. You can't get mad at them. That's our fault. And so that's why we're so excited with the CRM and kind of this fresh start from that perspective.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, Carlos will agree. I mean, literally say that in every recruiting appointment. I mean, based on what you've done with your business, just coming to Keller Williams and plugging it, and if you use the platform, use Command, you will double your business.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm not a paid sponsor, guys. I'm not getting any money coming over here.
That's true.
The system works. I mean, it's just. I mean, this Dan recruited me for 2 years, guys, and he is a tenacious man. But I did so much homework on this, and the people that I saw come over, who I respect, it ended up being a no-brainer. It really did. So we're excited.
Great. Well, we're thrilled to have you, Andy, and appreciate your input and any kind of teaching you could bring these guys. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And we're running out of time. You have questions? What Andy Sachs or Andy Sachs at KW?
Andy Sachs, SACHS at KW.
Reach out to Andy. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate it.
Thanks guys.
Andy.
You well.
Adonis, are you here, man?
Yes, sir. Very good. Today we're going to continue with our Marty Miller 66-day challenge. We're getting through it. Doesn't it feel like we've been doing this for a while? It's kind of cool. Today we're going to be using video with landing pages in Command. He's going to give us a deep dive on that.
Good evening, Keller Williams.
The team's coming back.
We're experiencing operating difficulties. Please stand by.
KW Command, a 66-day challenge. Today is day 48. So we have been working on sites and landing pages as of late. And today I wanted to show you how you can actually incorporate video into your landing pages. So we know that video is becoming more and more sought after method of communication, and a lot of these social media channels are actually giving more preference to those posts or those pages that have video in them. So definitely something great. It's also a great way to convey a message much more personally than typing it out on a page or something along those lines. So we're going to come back into sites here on the left-hand side, second to last icon. Looks like a little website here with a person in the bottom right. We're going to click on sites. So yesterday I showed you how to create this open house sign-in page. So today I'm going to show you how to do something a little bit similar, but we're going to actually add a video to the page. So we're going to click on create a new site. That's going to be a standalone page for right now. Now this is something we could always do on your agent site, but for right now we're just going to do it as a standalone page. So we'll click there and click on create page. Now something that I was thinking about earlier was maybe you're doing a first-time buyer seminar and you wanted to invite people to the seminar, give them a short pitch of what it's going to be about, maybe introduce a few people that are going to be there, your lender, your title company, insurance, inspectors, etc. But you really want to have a strong call to action with the invitation and have them register below. So that may be a great way to add video. So in order to do that, we're going to first drop in our branded header here at the top, right? And then second, you'll see down here on the right-hand corner, there is video. Okay, so we're just going to drag that over, and that's where we'd have our video. And then we want to drop in our lead form below that, because that's where they would sign up to attend said seminar that we're discussing, right? And then let's go ahead and just put in the legal footer down here at the bottom. Okay, so we now have 4 basic widgets that we need to configure. So we're going to click on Configure Widgets first in the bottom right-hand corner. And the first one obviously is our branded header, so we can click on that. You can see we do have the opportunity to create a header text just like we did on the open house yesterday. So we might just put in first time home buyers seminar. Let's see if that's going to be enough characters. Nope. First time home buyer seminar. There we go. Sometimes you got to get creative. So we'll put that in. All the rest of this information, again, defaults to no dashes. And I'm just a dash kind of guy, so I'm going to put in the dashes. And now you can see that the top, our branded header, has been configured. So I'm going to click on the arrow at the very top here to go to widget number 2, which is our video widget. And so I could put something in the headline here that said, learn more about the home buying process. And then we've got the description, so I could put in, it says enter description or leave blank, either way. Watch this short video to learn more about what Summit Property Group will be presenting during its first time home buyer seminar. If you're interested, please register below. All right, so I can put that in. Next, it's going to say, what's the video source? Okay, so we're using a video URL, or are we going to upload a video? Right now, I haven't seen that upload video is working. If it is, it might be that the videos that I have tested a couple of times might be too big. So we're going to go ahead and use a video URL. I could basically upload my video that I had previously created onto YouTube or Vimeo or something similar. Here is our video from yesterday. So I am just going to, oops, that's not what I want. There we go. I'm going to get that link from YouTube. So this is yesterday's video, and I'm going to come back to the page. Whoops, here we go. And I'm just going to put that video URL right there. I'm just going to paste that in. And then I'm going to click on Save and Apply. And all of a sudden now you can see that we have the header for the video. Here's the video embedded, and here's that description down here at the bottom. So now I'm going to click on the right arrow to go on to the next, and here's the form header text. Again, it's not interested, let's talk. I'm just going to change that to attend the seminar, please register below. Okay, I'm going to click on Save and Apply. And now they have a registration form. To attend the seminar, please register below. And then finally, we'll go to the 4th widget, which is the legal. We know all of that is set and good to go. So I can click on Save and Apply. I'm going to come up and change the name of this template. And I'm going to change it to First Time Home Buyers. Oops. Seminar, and let's just call that Q1. Okay, so now everything is finished and I'm good to go. I'm going to go ahead and click on Publish Page. It says, would you like to publish this? I'm going to say yes. All right, so it says now the landing page has been created, and here it is. Here is our slice of the pie, if you will. This is our URL from the internet where this page is going to be housed. And if I click on it, it's going to take me directly into the page. Now this CAPTCHA is showing up, but it doesn't really impact anything. I can click on play, and immediately it begins playing the video from YouTube.
Williams, and welcome back to the KW Command.
So if you had a video there created where it was basically you introducing your homebuyer seminar or whatever it is, right? We're just using that as an example. That could be a short and sweet video where you talk to people about what you're offering and then encourage them to register for the seminar below. And then all they have to do is come down here to attend the seminar. Please fill this out. They're going to click on I'm not a robot. They're going to submit their information, and then all of a sudden you're going to receive that information into Command. So a great way to really start, kind of building out whatever it is that you're doing. You could be doing giveaways. You could do first-time homebuyer seminar. You could just, again, we talked yesterday about advertising a listing, etc. What I'm going to teach you guys tomorrow is kind of combine worlds. We've talked about campaigns for quite a while earlier in, I guess that was probably end of last year. That seems so weird to say that. But back in 2019, we were teaching on campaigns. So I'm going to show you how to actually link this landing page to your Facebook ad so that you could then start running ads and have people land on this page to register. So that's tomorrow's challenge. Hope you'll see me then. And as always, I'll look forward to talking to you at that time. Guys, hope you had a great weekend. Talk to you tomorrow. Into your landing page.
Okay. So don't forget, today at 4:30, we've got the super special Q&A. It's going to be the Taylor Bierbauer appraisal session at 4:30 today. So make sure you tune into that. We got more Marty Miller tomorrow, of course. Anybody else have anything to say? Good? Good to go? Steve?
No, we're good. Bye, guys. Have a great day. See you
Bye-bye,
later.
y'all.